All right, Jeremy, Suzelle, welcome. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
Glad to be here.
Yep, happy Thursday. So let's just dive right in. I wanted to ask you guys a little about your background and then your experience working with us so far.
Sure. So my background is I've been an agent now for about 2 years and been using your services. Oh gosh, for what, about 4 months, I think, somewhere in there, right
Sounds
around
about
four
right.
months.
Yep.
And invited Suzelle along for the ride about a month and a half ago. Start getting involved as well. And so far, we've seen some nice success.
Good stuff. So you guys work on the same team or part of the same team?
Suzelle, I'll let you take that one.
Yeah, we're pretty much teammates. We've been working together. Jeremy and I have known each other for years, but we started working in real estate together less than a year, I feel like it's been less than a year. And we just decided to partner up. I saw Jeremy having some success with this, and we decided to partner up and see what we can do together.
That's awesome. And remind me, which part of Florida do you guys service specifically?
Central Florida. So I'm in Orlando, and I have all of Central Florida, including Tampa. And Jeremy has the Space Coast area, which is the east coast of Orlando, Melbourne, Cocoa Beach.
Got it. Good stuff. All right. So 4 months in, and let's talk about what happened. How about how many leads have we generated up till now?
Oh gosh, over 1,000 leads have been generated. Like overall, like so, our base of leads is over 1,000 that we communicate with on a regular basis through email campaigns and things of that nature. And then, of course, a percentage of that are folks that we consider hot leads or folks that have entered into transactions with us. So yeah, just over
Oh,
1,000.
got it. Okay. Do you know what your cost per lead, like per the raw lead is right now?
It's ranged anywhere depending on the campaigns we've done. It's ranged anywhere from the low twos to the high fours. That's what we've seen. We had ones that we moved on rather quickly that were like in the $6 range, but we learned how to identify that and kind of change that up. So yeah, 2 to 4 is kind of where we're at.
Very cool. Very cool. So we did that initial setup for you for the ads, and then it sounds like you've done some testing, made some adjustments, and we're really dialing in what works now.
Yes.
Cool. And out of all these leads, are they buyers, sellers, mixture of both?
So interesting you ask. They're all buyers right now, although we were able to get a seller out of the actually I take that back. We ended up getting two sellers out of the buyer pool, so to speak. We've always advertised towards buyers, and in those processes, working through the hot leads, it ended up being getting a couple sale opportunities out of the buyers.
Oh, very good. Okay. How is that progressing with the sellers? You got those listings? Are they have they sold yet?
Exactly. So I personally had a buyer that purchased in Palm Bay. This was a Facebook lead and built a relationship. They ended up buying in Palm Bay, Florida, and then offering me their listing in their home in Vero. So that's how that one came about. And then before Suzelle partnered up with me, anything that I was getting throughout the state, especially Central Florida, would go to Suzelle. So I was able to pass the lead on to Suzelle. And I'll let Suzelle talk about that particular lead and what has come from that.
Yeah, so this lead is a buyer as well, and he lives in the north. He's looking to move to Florida, but he actually has a condo-tel here in Florida that he needed to sell before he can move out of New Jersey. So we currently have that listed. Condo-tels are a little bit different. It's not like your regular home, single family home, or a regular condo. So it's taking a little bit longer to sell.
Condotel. What is a condotel?
It's let's see, it's like a mixture of like a timeshare hotel, but it's real estate and he owns it. It's his unit. He's able to use it throughout the year, but it's a hotel essentially, and clients can book through the hotel. They have a concierge, they have a resort style pool. So it's a really neat, it's very interesting actually. It's a great concept here for Florida because we get so many people coming to Orlando.
That's awesome. Mind if I
Yeah.
ask how much you're listing it for?
Yeah, it's listed for $295.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Good
so
stuff.
and it's an income producing property. So he does get money from it as well.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good to hear. And about your ISA, Jeremy, what's their name again?
Jay, he goes by the name of Jay.
Jay, how's he doing?
He's doing great. Very reliable. Always on time. Always gives detailed notes. He's been open to offering suggestions as to how to make things better, as well as when Susel and I offer, hey, we want to change things up. He's very receptive of it, and even tries to add additional ideas onto that. So it's been working out very well.
Cool. How often do you meet with Jay?
You know, in the beginning we were meeting quite often. Now what happens is every morning he'll check in, let us know that he's starting, and then he checks out every afternoon. So we're not really meeting very often. In the beginning we did, obviously, as we tried to get things set up, but yeah, not very often at the moment.
Cool. Pretty self-sufficient.
Yes, at this time, yes.
Good stuff. And about how many appointments is he booking for the two of you per day or per week?
So not necessarily booking appointments, right? So the way we have it set up, he produces what we call the hot leads, right? So he'll notify us, hey, he spoke to someone, he puts the information into our follow-up boss, our CRM, and also in an email saying, hey, here's Joe Smith. His budget is $450,000. He's looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Orlando. He can be called after 4 p.m. So that's how we're communicating with Jay. And I'd say it varies. Like there'll be days where we get 0. I mean, we're getting leads, but as far as hot leads, we're getting 0. And then there's days where we can get upwards of maybe 3 to 4. On average, I'd say it varies, like 1 to 2, 1 to 3, just depending on the day.
Cool.
Yeah.
So about 30 to 50 hot leads per month that you're in contact with, kind of thing.
Well, if we're yeah, maybe 25.
A little bit less.
Yeah, 25, maybe somewhere in the 20s.
I would say about 25.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. And then some of them are ready to go. Some of them are nurturers, people you're working with until they're ready.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd say a majority are nurturers. And yes, majority are midterm type scenarios.
Right. Okay. Cool. And then I guess total, how many total deals have closed so far?
All right. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh, I'm losing count now. Is it 4 or 5 are closed or under contract at this time?
Cool. Does that include the listings that you're working with and everything?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm thinking if that's accurate. I think that's accurate. Yeah.
Awesome. What do you think?
Sounds right.
Yeah. What do you think roughly the commissions would be out of all once everything closes from there?
Oh man, you're gonna make me do math. I think for the brokerage, right, you're probably looking around 60,000. If you base it like on an average of a $400,000 deal times 2.5%, yeah, you're probably looking right around 60,000.
Great work, guys. That's awesome. I guess last question is, what recommendation would you give to any other agents who are on the fence about joining our mastermind?
So I would say that if you're on the fence, you have to think about the opportunities that this provides, the amount of leads that you get, based on what you're spending on per month advertising. The amount of leads you get will determine your success. So I just look at it as every lead is a bit of hope. And so every time I see my text message blow up or my email blow up with a hot lead or a new lead, because you get notified, it gives you, you have opportunities every day. You're getting an opportunity to speak to a customer every day. And that's what's inspiring about the program.
That's awesome. And that's what I always say. You got to generate a lot of leads and talk to a lot of people, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good stuff. Well, this is great, guys. Thank you so much. And let's keep it rolling and get some more deals coming in.
Absolutely.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.